Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to install custom ROM on Samsung Galaxy A6 Plus. Okay, so let's begin. First, we gotta unlock the bootloader. To do it, open up the settings, make sure that you're connected to the Wi-Fi, then scroll all the way down, go to About Phone. When it comes to the exact model number, it's SM A605FN, but if you have the version A605F without the letter N, it will also work in all the files. Now, to unlock the bootloader, go to Software Information, and in here we gotta tap on the build number real quick, 7 times in a row, until we see that developer mode has been enabled. Then go back all the way to the main page of the settings, scroll down, tap on Developer Options, and in here we have OEM unlocking feature. If it doesn't appear, don't worry, sometimes you may have to turn off developer options and then turn them on again. You can also reboot your device, or you can go to Software Update, click on Download and Install. Basically, if an update appears, you don't need to install it. We are doing that because thanks to that we are connecting to the Samsung server. So even if you have an update, you don't need to install it, you can pause it. And now if you go to Developer Options, the OEM unlocking feature should be in here. Now we gotta enable that. Click on Enable, and now we have the information that the phone will perform the factory reset and everything will be erased. So before we click on the button, I highly recommend to create a backup of the data. So thanks to that, nothing will be erased. But we gotta click on that. Now the phone will perform the factory reset. It will be turned on again in a while. That's an old device, so it's going to take a little bit. And now let me go to my desktop, and we gotta install a few things. First, open up your browser, visit our page, HardReset.Info, and go to Download section. In here, in the search bar, type ADB, click on Search, select Mini ADB and Fuzzboot drivers, and hit the download button. Then go back, type Samsung drivers, click on Search, select the Samsung drivers, these on the right side with this photo, and hit the download button. And then go back and type Odin, verify that you're a human if it appears, and now select the latest version 3.14.4 and also hit the download button. Then open up a new tab. We are on the mega page currently, the link will be in the description, and here we have the folder with our custom recovery and the custom ROM. First, open up the custom recovery, and in here we have 3 files. We need to download 2 of them, this version of the TWRP 3.5.2.1, and then we are going to install the 3.7.0. First, we'll have to install the older version of the TWRP, because I don't know why the latest version, this one right in here, .tar, doesn't want to install through the Odin, but we'll install it manually through the SD card. Also, you need to prepare an SD card, because we are going to install our custom ROM using that thing, so you need to have it. Now select the TWRP 3.5 and the 3.0 .tar. Right click, download and standard download. Then go back to the custom ROM, and in here we have 5 files. Our custom ROM is Lineage 16.0 based on Android 9. And now select this folder, then select disable DM-verity force encrypt, and then the permissiver. Right click, download and standard download. Okay, now open up the downloads folder, and here we have our Samsung drivers, Odin app, and ADB drivers. We gotta extract those 3 files now. So right click, you can use WinRAR, and then click on extract to. If you don't have the WinRAR, you can click on extract all and extract, and it will also fully work. All 3 files. This one right in here. Then open up the folder with the Samsung drivers and double click. As you can see, in my case, it says that the Samsung drivers are already installed, so I'm not going to do it once again, but the whole installation process is really easy. All you need to do is to click on next, 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 and then wait up to 5 minutes. and everything will be installed. And also, if you're doing it for the first time, I highly recommend to restart the computer after the installation of the driver, so thanks to that, everything will work properly. Now go back to the folder with the ADB drivers and begin with ADB setup. Now press Y on your keyboard, enter, Y, and enter, Y and enter. Okay, if it disappears, it means that everything is installed. Then launch Android ADB Fastboot. Click on Next. It's also installed in my case. If you are not installing it, it will look a little bit different. But the whole installation is also really easy. Just click on Next, 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 Next. I'll select Repair because it's installed. Then Finish. And now Universal ADB Driver Setup. I'll also select Repair because it's installed. And then Finish. Okay, now we can click on Close. Now go back to the Downloads folder. You can also now connect your SD card, plug it to your computer, and in here to our SD card we gotta copy the Lineage, disable DM-verity force encrypt, permissiver, BitGApps, and the TWRP.img. Click on Ctrl+C, go to your SD card and copy those things to your SD card. In my case, they're already there, so I can click on Replace. And now we gotta still keep waiting until our phone turns on. Okay. We still gotta keep waiting though until our phone turns on. But now let's open up the folder with Odin. Double click and launch the exe file. Click on OK. Go to Options. Unselect everything. Now click on AP. Go to Downloads. And select the TWRP 3.5.2.1 and click on Open. Okay, our Odin is prepared, and now we gotta keep waiting until our phone turns on. Actually, after that, we'll have to turn it off and we'll enter the download mode, but currently we gotta keep waiting until we see the setup process. Okay, the phone has turned on, but we still gotta turn it off for now, so hold the power button on the right side and power it off. Okay, now we gotta enter the download mode. To do it, you need a USB cable that is connected to your computer, and now we gotta hold both volume keys at the same time, and while we are holding those buttons, we gotta insert the cable to our phone. And when you plug the cable, don't release the volume keys, keep holding them until you see a menu. So let's do that. Let me only grab the phone in a comfort way, connect the cable, keep holding, and now we have our menu. Now click on volume up and we are in the download mode. As you can see also in the Odin app, our phone has appeared right in here as a COM6. And now everything is loaded, so we can click on Start. Okay, if it says pass, it means that it has been successfully installed. Now let's enter our new custom recovery. To do it, first we gotta hold the power key and volume down. Then, when the screen turns off, start holding power key and volume up. And when you see the Samsung logo, release the power key, but keep holding volume up. So first, power and volume down. Now power and volume up, and now release the power key. If it says recovery right in here on the top, you can release everything, and now we are in our new custom recovery. Now slide to the right side. We also gotta insert our SD card right now to our phone. So we gotta get our tray, okay. Now place your SD card and place the tray back to the phone. Okay, now click on Install, select Storage, select your microSD card, click on OK. Okay, now select Install Image and pick TWRP, select it as Recovery, and swipe to install. Okay. Now click on Back, Reboot, and Recovery. We can also unplug the cable, we won't be needing it for now. Click on OK, swipe to the right side. Now go to Wipe, Format Data, type the word yes, and confirm. Go back to the main page, click on Install, select Storage, select your microSD card, click on OK, and now select the Lineage 16.0 and swipe. We can also close the Odin and everything. We won't be needing that anymore. Actually, let me go to the full screen. Okay, and currently we gotta keep waiting until our custom ROM is installed. Okay, now go back. Now select the BitGApps and swipe. Thanks to the BitGApps, we'll have access to all Google services, Google Play Store. So that is why we are installing it. And support of all Google apps. Okay, go back. Now select the Disable DM-verity Force Encrypt and also swipe. Okay, then go back and now select permissiver and also swipe. Okay, and now select reboot system. Now we gotta keep waiting until our phone turns on. It may take a little bit, because you know that's a pretty old phone, and it will take a little bit before it turns on. But as you can see, we already have a new custom animation, and now we just gotta keep waiting. Also, we can now remove the SD card. Okay, as you can see, our phone has turned on, so let's click on next. Select your language, then click on next. Click on next once again. You can connect to the Wi-Fi right now. For now, I'm about to skip it. Click on next. Next. I'm going to skip the fingerprint. Same thing with the screen lock. Then click on start. And as you take a look, our phone has turned on. It's fully responsive, everything works. If you go to the settings and to about phone, we can see that we have the Android 9 and we have our Lineage. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.